The Oregon State baseball team got off to a rocky start, but have been phenomenal down the stretch. At 21-5, the Oregon State Beaver baseball team is ranked 16th in the nation. This weekend, the Beavers completed a sweep of Mercer University and have won 16 out of their last 17 games. The Beavers are trying to get back to Omaha for the second straight year.
I think Tuesday was a good example of it. Just 2 runs here, 2 runs here, 2 runs here, whatever it was. But I think it's good. It takes a lot of pressure off the pitching staff when we're up 7-0 in the 3rd inning. So I think we're all starting to click at the same time right now.
Yeah, I think we're turning some heads. People were asking a bunch of questions about the offense, so I think getting rolling and scoring some runs, especially against USC, was really good. But continuously putting up good at-bats during every game is kind of the offense of our identity.
Oregon State is on a 7-game win streak, including a 12-4 win over 12th-ranked USC on the road. The Beavers now face Washington this Tuesday at home and then go on the road to take on Lamar in a 3-game series. Oregon State has 2 games against rival Oregon in the month of April. The Ducks are ranked 20th. The Summit track team is aiming to get back on top of the track world in the 5A classification, and head coach Dave Turnbull is leading the way.
Well, first off, congratulations to Caldera. They worked hard for that, and in 4 years, that's an incredible achievement, and we're super excited just to have an opportunity to get our trophy back. We're going to do everything we can to beat them, but we so appreciate everything they've got. They've got some talented people there, a wonderful group of coaches, and it's just it's phenomenal that 2 of the best programs are from Bend, Oregon.
The Caldera boys and girls took the 5A crown last season, snapping a 14-year title run for the girls at Summit in 5A and a 2-year title run for the boys. Head coach Dave Turnbull loves the competition, but knows his team can retake the top spot, especially with the support from the coaching staff.
In order to get better, you have to have coaches, and so we're fortunate right now. We have 17 coaches. A lot of them volunteer, and they're just out here doing their job. There's 10 coaches today during spring break, and our distance team's not here today. So they're out on a long-distance run, but those coaches aren't here. There's 3 coaches right there. So we have 13 coaches that are here during spring break training. And so in order to grow like we need to grow, we have to have eyes on the kids and give them some individual coaching.
And no one supports the athletes more than Turnbull.
We do a word of the day every day. It's part of our huddle break, and I took the word of the day this year, and the first word was gamble. We have a lot of kids that are afraid to step out on the track because the person next to them might be a state champion. This is a good place to gamble, to try things you've never tried before. These are healthy gambles on the track. We don't want them gambling on Friday night with something that they're just not going to be safe in. So we've got 192 kids on the track team right now, and a lot of them are out here gambling and trying to do things they've never done. If you're willing to do that, you're willing to be a really good track athlete, because you've got to find your event. There's 17 events, and so we've got a lot of coaches out here to help them find their events.
Turnbull will go down as one of the greatest coaches to ever do it here in Oregon, and his retirement plans may have changed.
To be honest with you, my target goal is retiring in 2028, but these kids are going to make it hard because they are coming out every single day. They're working their tails off. I'm looking at Eli right there walking, and he's here every single day, doesn't sacrifice any time away from this, and they just make it super rewarding. And this year's probably the most peaceful, enjoyable track season I've had so far. And I know it's early, but they're going to make it almost impossible to step away. And so I just hope I continue to do what I'm doing, have a good time, and be inspired by them.
Summit Track hosted a club track meet this weekend, and next weekend they will head to Oregon Relays. Thank you for tuning in tonight. But before we go, we are going to highlight the All-Star game on Thursday this week. We are going to show the boys roster first. Let's check out the rosters. Brian Rathbone has Bryce Lowenbach, 5A Player of the Year. Gavin Loonan, 2-time IMC Defender of the Year. Just 2 great players to start off his team. But I got Wyatt Horter, the defending IMC Player of the Year, and then some stars from Summit. It's going to be a fun battle either way. Everyone's going to be playing a lot. It's going to be cool to see which team will come out on top. We're going to have a lot of shooting on Thursday, so make sure you tune into that. And then on the girls' side, I mean, this one's fun. Brian went with 3 Redmond players right off the bat. I was switching it up here and there, but I mean, Redmond has been unbelievable the last couple years. They have star talent, and then Kaylin Chris is my first overall pick. She is so much fun to watch. I followed it with a freshman over at Crook County, but these are the rosters. This is the girls roster. It's gonna be fun on Thursday.